But I'm gonna be honest, Yugamo was stressful. So I don't know how well this does or does not go for us, but I will give it a go. We'll see what trouble we get into, and hopefully we end up with a positive win rate on this experience, and at the very least, more experience down the road, which could be good. Why last is hopefully because I'm hoping I get to the Shimikaze on this stream, and then I'll be done with the grind. Yeehaw! Can sub with Prime again. Thank you very much for the sub, Crow. Remember to grind in tier 10 two torpedoes? Well, I mean, worst case I could free XP it if I have to. I'm playing the line so that I can learn how to play, not just so that I can have the ship. Hello, Gabrantes? I don't know if I said that right. Skip Bombs might bully the Fontask. He's pre-dropping? For what? Might be a newer player. Our AA is significantly longer. Minotaur should be opening up on this. Or not. The Minotaur is not opening up on this. There's a Holland, a Black, and a Sashio. We've seen the Asasio. We do outspot a Holland by 0.5. We outspot a Black by I think 0.3, although the Black has radar. Can make our life tough.
Enemy force detected.
Shit.
Engine boost activated.
Just get that out there. We know where the booster is. I suppose if he tries to do something cheeky back that way, then we'll see it. But at the moment, if we can work on what we can work on. Minotaur gets torped. Probably has smoke though. He'll probably be okay. And there's the Holland. Got it. I mean, we were lit by radar. Now we aren't. Granted, nobody takes a shot at us from where we are, but I could still use priority sector. That dude's just getting dumpstered. Well, he's dead. That explains the radar anyway. Can I make plays other than to just try to deal with this dude? Still? Jesus. Well, that probably spooks him. Booster my flesh from cover. Our Thunderer is fine. Chappie's dueling a booster. Chappie's not destined to win that fight. I think he's more trying to stay mobile than he is sort of like
boost deactivated.
picking a path here. Yeah, so no joy in those. Holland's gonna start hard pushing. I don't even think we get one. It'd be nice if we do. Well, we did. They're spotting the Holland. Holland full forwards to get the fuck out. Sure. We're almost at full speed, so he shouldn't be able to catch us now. It's not that I won't take the fight with the Holland. I just don't want to take the fight with the Holland and his friends. That's the part that's the issue.
Torpedoes to starboard.
What the fuck?
The ship is on fire. Critical engine damage. Engine boost activated. Problem solved, sir. Enemy cruiser sighted. Smoke screen set.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
We just weren't hitting shit. Well, maybe we can YOLO down the Montana and make a play there. I mean, what else is there, right? Fuck off.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
A Wooster out there somewhere. Which is unfortunate. Probably close? I don't know. Well, maybe it's the Immelman that's close. Where are you going? Displace out from where the fighters are. Just trying to guide off the mini-map. Hey, Captain Dude Man, where are you going? You want to go left? You want to go straight? Where you want to go, dude? This is so terrible. Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit. Closest thing to us is actually the carrier. Well. Far be it from me to turn down the secret mission. It's got to be closer than the Wooster? Or maybe that's the Black? How far out is the Wooster? I mean, 14.6, so... Interesting. We don't have any teammates left, so... Do I like the new aiming system? Nobody likes being nerfed, so, I mean, we can just go ahead and say that, because nobody likes being nerfed. I don't think that needs an explanation.
Engine boost activated.
But I think it's healthier for the game. That I think. I think it's a healthier interaction for destroyers and stuff. Now he committed to a line, so the only way he interacts with those torps is if he turns in, so it's probably a poor choice. Should have torped in front as well as behind. Are you feeling better today? My head is working better, so I'm feeling less wrong in that sense, which is good. One of the reasons I wanted to try streaming was because I felt better. So I wanted to kind of push the envelope, see what I could do. I think he's gonna back cap. The Black has full health. We don't win that duel. But, I mean, at this point, the game is pretty done. So, we're just trying to figure out where we can do something stupid. Plus, we just got located, but by what? Probably by the Black, to be fair.
Engine boost deactivated.
Well, isn't that unfortunate? Hello, Jaggedy Gaming. Yeah, so that's a mess. Well, we can't duel a Wooster. We can't duel either of those cruisers. We can't duel a Black either, so not a lot of ways in here. The Black has RPF on us, so you know, not looking like a win, but
the enemy is about to win.
Do what we can do. It's about all we can do.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Might go down. Did not. Let's take the shot that we can. We go dark soon. We do.
Critical engine damage.
At least we force him to radar.
Problem solved, sir.
Something. Oh, he gets us there. Were there 2 CVs? Oh, that's the Tonez planes. I was like, oh, okay. I thought those were the implements. I should have looked. That makes more sense. We do get the kill, though.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Okay. Well, I think we mattered. We just didn't win.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
You were playing Fiji in ranked and clutched a dodge on the rocket planes to win the cap and on points. So CV players are going to learn how to lead the rockets, so they'll become better with them over time. Right now, people are probably going to have the worst rocket play that they're ever going to have, because after this point, people are going to learn, you know, how to use them more correctly. But still, instituting, you know, if you were blindfolded and you were told to open a door and you get to walk almost to the door, you get to walk all the way to the door and reach your hand out and put it next to that handle, and then you put the blindfold on. Well, it's real easy to find the handle, turn the handle, and open the door. So it's really easy to succeed in that task because you're almost to the point where you have to be before you have that interaction. Whereas if you're 3 steps away from the door, you know where the door is, you have a good idea of how to get to the door, then you put a blindfold on, you just walk 3 steps forward and you start fishing around for the doorknob. But innately, there's more of an interaction there. There's more chance for you to fuck up. There's more chance for it to go in a way you didn't expect. Maybe as you're walking those 3 steps, you know, your friend comes over and kind of nudges you out the way, or just maybe there was a plant that was on the floor or a shoe you didn't account for, you trip over. Like, it's just, there's more possibilities between, you know, where you are and where you're trying to get to, and giving the destroyer more opportunities to move this way, move that way, speed up, slow down, do whatever they're gonna do is technically, I mean, that's counterplay. That's interaction play. Do you have any advice on which coal ship you should pick? Or do I know something about an upcoming coal ship? No, I don't know anything as far as upcoming stuff. But I don't know what your options for coal ships are. I don't know what you like playing. Can you give me more information? Because if you have like 10 to choose from, that's a lot harder than if you have like 3 to choose from. And for all I know, you might hate playing battleships, or you might love playing cruisers or something. So can you give me a little more context? You have only the Moskva. Well, let me rephrase this, Lord Ha Ha Ha. I don't remember what all coal ships are available. I think there's Salem, Yoshino. I don't remember what coal ships are available. Like, if you can give me a list, you know, hey, I'm looking at these. Well, then I can help talk about those, because I'll know some general information about the ships. But if you're just saying, like, what's the thing? Dude, I don't even remember how many coal ships exist. Like 15 or 20 or something? I think there's a lot. Is Neustrashimi worth it? If you are playing like a tier 9 ranked or a clan battle, sure. Neustrashimi is excellent for contesting caps, because she has a massive heal. So if you're trying to reverse into the cap under radar pressure, they radar you, you take a bunch of damage, you run away, you heal, you come back. You can keep this cycle up many times because you have access to so much health with your healing. It's pretty badass. So Neustrashimi is really good for, she's not a good fighter, She's an out sustainer. She lives forever. Good morning. Yoshino is a fun ship. It is played at long range, kind of like a trebuchet. She has long range torps as well. She's a fun ship. I can say that I enjoy her. Moskva is a long range ship. Salem is a high DPM but very sluggish and not super well armored. So some people are gonna love her, some people aren't. If you like the Des Moines, you'll like the Salem a lot. She gives up some of the consumable usage so that she can have more health, more healing. Marceau is great if you like gunfighting with other DDs. She's not good at ranged farming because her guns are extremely floaty. Is the Marco Polo a coal ship? I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on. Good morning, Kingston. Sorry, a whole bunch of people talked at once, so I kind of lost. I enjoy the Pommern a lot. Flint is weird. Marco Polo, I don't think is considered amazing. So I don't really have a good way to explain that. I don't have anything there. Might be able to catch something with this. In general, none of the ships that you named are ships you would not get. But I'm sorry. Evidently I'm still a little sick because I'm overwhelmed by your question. It's kind of weird. So detected but not detected, but detected but not detected. Cool.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
So those torps won't matter against anything, which is unfortunate. But we can try to light the Asashio. These guys are going wide, so they're not gonna have gun pressure on us. Petro might. It's too far for the torps to matter. I mean, Asashio got a bite taken out of him. Maybe you can ask that question when I'm not in a game. I'm a carrier player by trade. That's my main game. So unfortunately I do have to concentrate more when I'm playing DDs. So I'm reversing in case I trip across this to light it. It's for all I know he might have friends. It does look like these guys are kind of taken. You have 2 guns on the back? We do. So we're actually in a more armed position when running away. It's the Holland. Okay.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
There's our bestest best good friend.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Ooh, he's committing. Won't live very long. Does he shoot? It's not. Our gun range is pretty shit, so there's that. So Fletcher did great in terms of the trades. There's still a Holland out there. So just kind of holding this flank. That's not the Petro. What the hell was that? Anything else with a radar? In Alaska, maybe? Petro was 12-1, so I don't know why the hell that would have mattered. We have spotting. Probably not going to interact with Torps here. Surfers is down. Yugamo is a thing.
Roger.
Pretty sure this dude is gone. Yeah, he eats too.
Torpedoes to port.
He's having a bad day.
You destroyed an enemy battleship.
So are these dudes ripped up and running or what? Holland must be over here. Holland is over there. He's lit for the Petro.
Torpedoes astern.
That's a problem. He loses his health, but he'll get out, which is nice. So, he's played okay. Petro could radar. Unlikely he does. It's just not going to be that big of a deal. So this dude is hard committed. Is worth knowing. Fletcher's also committing. Fletcher's closer than the Hipper.
Get back.
Bismarck's getting wrecked. At some point, I'm going to see the Fletcher, I guess? No? Dude's reversing.
Set a smoke screen. Affirmative. Engine boost activated. Smoke generator started.
So the Hipper is super low. Holland is over there. Holland is full health. I don't think we can fight a Holland, but I don't think we can't fight a Holland. That'll give the Bismarck a little time to heal.
Smoke screen set.
Zhao moved in. Petra's over there. Really don't want to take this fight. But we could hurt a Holland, I think. Granted, the Holland could hurt us too.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
That's unfortunate. So the Fletcher's dead. Damn. Well, that's really a problem. If he shot, it'd be a little different, but he's not shooting.
All stations requesting Roger.
Alright, well, we need to help the Fletcher, because otherwise this whole thing falls. We are dark, which is good. I don't know what the Petro's doing. Our smoke is down for a minute. We do have more... we have more
Engine
ships
boost
than them.
deactivated.
which is nice. Wonder where the Zao went. I'm feeling more capable. I'm not feeling great, but I wanted to try to test the water and see what I could do. It's got to be over there. What is the Alaska trying to do?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
No, Zao doesn't want to be lit. Benson's got 10k. Benson should be able to rip apart a Mugamo. Should. Plus there's a bunch of other people over here that can help as well. He might go dark when we stop spotting. So I might need to stay on top of this. And it looks like there's something here. Any luck on this stuff? No. Would seem not. Zao's gonna be over there. He might have actually torped. You get the hollow
Enemy
though.
destroyer foundered.
Requesting support. Affirmative.
So might end up getting Petra radared. That'll be 2 shots. Assuming he chose to take them, which I guess he did not. Zao's still lurking. Yugamo might kill the Benson. I might have to actually angle off of this. I think he moves forward but also in. But at the same time, there's so many ships over here. Why the hell would he? I don't know. And Fletcher, I guess, is right over there. Where are you going, dude? Maybe he's just freaked out.
Torpedoes astern.
And Stalin can radar and just kill, right? No? Where the fuck is this dude going? I mean, I could shoot, but like... For what? Oh, okay. There we go. I knew something was mid. These guys aren't moving. Yugamo might kill the Benson because he just has no health. So Fletcher and I are responding to this. Which of the coal ships? Amelman, Yoshino, Marceau, Marco Polo, Pommern, or Flint? Well, what is your favorite type of ship to play? Do you like cruisers? Do you like destroyers? Do you like battleships? Do you like CVs? What is your favorite thing to play? So they traded. It's a little strange, but I guess the Yugamo's tier 9 and the Benson's tier 8, so you know, that's not so bad. Okay, brief Alaska radar. Detected by what? I guess the Alaska? Okay, Fletcher and I are on the case. I'm gonna give this dude a compliment.
Engine boost activated.
Have enjoyed playing with him. And this is out there somewhere.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
That was when he knew. He fucked up.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Figured he might have started accelerating and then slammed on the brakes, which is what the second rack of torps was for. Realistically, he could have just stayed there. Could have just stopped and reversed. Granted, he had people on the behind him, so he kind of couldn't, I guess. That was when he knew. He fucked up. That was when he knew.
Our team has taken the lead.
Many joy feelings to you as well, Humpy Bane. So the good news is the Alaska burned his radar not too long ago. The bad news is you don't know where the fuck the Alaska is. And it's eventually going to come back up. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, say 175k to 63. We probably got this. You know, just a guess.
Engine boost deactivated.
Now, does he YOLO in or does he turn out? Well, he got hurt there. Maybe. Nope.
Smoke generator started.
I'd be chucking AP just because of how many
Smoke
shatters I'm
screen
getting.
set.
Maybe not. Well, gave you what I could. I think the Hindi will probably take it. And Alaska's down as well. He did. But, so Lord Laughter, you're gonna need to tell me which one you probably like the best. But I guess I can give a short summary of each. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just do this. Immelman Yoshino, you like the IJN Cruiser playstyle? Yoshino is not like the IJN Cruisers because she has much larger detection. So if you're thinking, ooh, I like the Zao, ooh, I like this, she's gonna have guns that are like that, but she's not gonna have the playstyle like that. Mostly, she's a long-range trebuchet. You can almost think of the Yoshino as similar to the Venezia, if you have that, in terms of gun characteristics, sort of, but she lights fires as opposed to sap shells. Marceau, French DDs are the only ones that you can play. Just remember, the Marceau is not like other French DDs because its gun caliber is smaller, so the shells are extremely floaty. So you can't engage stuff at range. You have to get into a brawling distance. You have a lot of damage, so if you get in close to a brawling distance, you will murder face other destroyers. But other than that, you're just going to be like trying to shower some damage out on maybe a battleship, because maybe you'll hit it. Polo. I don't know enough about the Marco Polo to give you a review on that, so I don't know. Pommern, you love the Bismarck and Odin. I enjoy the Pommern. She has undersized guns, which means they actually hit things. When you look at German battleships, you're going to have damage from secondaries, you're going to have damage from main guns. Because the main guns are smaller, they're more accurate. You know, in terms of making the ship, the developers have decided, you know, to try to make those two pieces fit, and since the Pommer's guns are not as amazing, they pulled them back. So if you ever played the Alaska or you played the Puerto Rico, the Pommern guns feel really, really like those. Flint is not like the Atlanta. The Atlanta has a radar threat. The Flint has similar guns but less range. It can farm from smoke, but it has a much more aggressive playstyle, and some people are pretty upset with how the Flint's range was not increased when the Commander rework happened. So right now, they're kind of figuring out how to buff the Flint to bring it back to where it needs to be, so right now it's underpowered. Immelman is an interesting play experience. Yoshino, I personally like, but that's going to be a ranged farming thing. You're going to be firing from 20 kilometers away a lot of the time. I can personally say I like the Pommern. I think the Marceau is probably a great ship, but it might be a little tricky to deal with. I don't know about the Polo, and I cannot recommend the Flint right now. Someday you'd like to see me play the Minotaur? Oh, maybe someday. But I played the Saint Louis, the tier 9 French cruiser, and I hated its guns. I hated how obnoxiously floaty the shells are, and I can only imagine the Minotaur is the same. Appreciate the content. Most watched on YouTube because your normal stream time is out of sync with your free time. Carry on. Well, woot. I have considered just uploading each stream for archival on YouTube, so there's like long form content. I don't know if that would be something people would be interested in though. But we're over halfway there, which is nice. Lepanto is way better. I think the Lepanto may also have gotten an accuracy buff. Although if I understand correctly, when they initially implemented it, the accuracy buff was only on the A hull, not the B hull, so there's a bit of a bug. But I'm pretty sure that's been corrected by now. You're going for Immelman or Yoshino Salem. You were very into it before Des Moines with Legend, but Des Moines with legendary mods seems more fun. So the Salem is fundamentally different in that she can take an ass kicking and keep on going. Her heal is pretty aggressively amazing, and I don't know how much she heals Citadel damage, but I mean, in general, cruisers heal at least a third. I don't know if she heals additional. Probably not, actually. But the heal that she's got is just brutally powerful. So she's able to, like, withstand a lot of shit and hold her position in ways that the Des Moines cannot. YouTube broken segments allow for time management, whereas a long content is more like a movie night. With the Minotaur, you have to be up close, so floatiness doesn't affect you too much. Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Good luck and fair seas.
That sounds like a recipe for getting wrecked. So Lexington, rocket planes have recently received a change. so they are unlikely to be a massive threat right now. Also, Lexington planes do not turn very well at all. Because of that, it's a mitigatable threat. Granted, we would need the ability to move, so if we're under direct gunfire or something, that's going to be a problem. The bombs are also a threat. So that's something that has to be factored, I guess. Hey. Yeah. Fuck all this noise. So I just took the priority sector pop shot. He may have actually baited to stay in. Swung into all that stuff, but I don't know. There also might be torps on this line now. Which could be a thing. Just full fuck it in that direction, be fine. Guess he wants to farm? Something out in that direction. So that's actually kind of okay. It's a possibility. Mr. Plane Man's just gonna torp the smoke? Or is he torping the Bismarck? He's torping the Bismarck. So I would like to get turned around here. This dude's
activated.
Smoke is probably gonna get torped. There we go. There's a friend.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
There's an Uland as well.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Alright.
Torpedoes astern. Smoke generator started.
So once he got into smoke, if the Uland was just going to spot us, that's going to be a problem.
Smoke screen set.
So he can use this smoke now, if he wants to farm from there. Bismarck's looking pretty beat up. Dragon is going to bail. I don't necessarily want to take a fight with the ZF-6. ZF-6 not a joke.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Still lit for now. Now he is not close enough to light. Interesting. So in the war of who has more friends, we have more friends. So we could potentially push the ZF-6 into smoke. How long till hydro? Uland is still an issue.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Teammate, I need your support.
Engine boost deactivated.
I don't know where he's going. He's probably trying to play safe, I guess. CV being on this side is a little tough for pushing. We get lit.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Should have kept reversing, but it's fine. Yeah, he doesn't get multiple shots here. guess we're capping, finish capping, rep on the outside. Keep the rudder gun so we can bail.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Come on. Might actually have to fall back to deal with this. Because there's really nothing going on down here for us to scout. Let's do that. Let's go over here and see if maybe we can help hold that off. Not worried about torps. Can priority sector, do a little additional damage, get about 1,000 in or something. At this point, there's so much over here that it's not concerning. The Oland is dead, which is good. ZF6 is not, which is tough. But looks like he's half health, he's bullied down. They do have this guy, although he's playing super scared. I think I need to help with this. That also means that the ZF is just going to be torping these guys. Probably don't want to announce that I'm rotating back. What do you think about the Friesland? Friesland's a good ship. She has bad detection, so she's kind of like with the new German line, where you're not the front, you're not the tip of the spear, but you know, you're riding with the spear to beat people up. She's great at ripping into cruisers and stuff. Yeah, this is looking to be quite tough. Good that the George is going down. So it comes down to a Haida Z31,
Is taking the lead.
which is concerning.
Many thanks.
And in Alaska, we got a lot of ships. We got like one mean fuck party down there, and that's gonna be a pretty nasty little collapse. I don't like how the smoke goes away when you go in. Zoom in. Please get the fuck out of the way. Z31 has backed up. Could farm. Oh well, now we've got that. That's pretty cool.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
He overshoots. Hopefully that keeps him a little honest. Marco might actually take this dude. And at the moment, I think we probably just pop the smoke and farm a little.
Smoke generator started.
I think that's what we do.
Smoke screen set.
The lock-on features acting a little silly. I've noticed that in this patch.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Gonna get lights on the Albemarle. Marco Polo is kind of getting bullied here. which is a little tough. Maybe we can pull some fire.
Our victory is in sight.
Got a pretty decent amount of health going on. Marco's still doing pretty okay. It's just not landing shells or something. Just not getting it done. Yeah, that hurts. Keep pulling fire. I've still got a lot of health that I can trade. I'm using AP just because the HE... This dude's superstructure is pretty shit. Alright, well, we tried to help the Cleveland. He goes down. Let's get a shot off. We could try to bully the Haida at this point, but yeah. The stealthier DD line? What? Stealthier DD line. The IJN DD line is probably the stealthiest one. The torpedo boat line, anyway. How do you fire while not in sniper mode? So, alright. I don't have the ability to latch onto something right now, but let me... Maybe we can talk about it in another game, or I could just show you in a training room, I guess. Do this. So this is something worth knowing. I'd like something with range, please. Venezia. I'd like something that's got bad detection. Would probably be this, right? Curve first. Moving and armed. Alright, so we should end up engaging this bot, which I assume we'd be able to spot right off the beginning of the match. So when you zoom in and your target locks onto something, that gives you what's known as smart aim, where, you know, as you look around, it kind of does some of the math configuration for you, and it places the reticle in relation to the ship to try to get you the shot you're shooting for. It's not perfect, nothing ever is, but it's functional. So if we look at this, we should see the curve first. He's going to want to shoot us. But he's also going to start moving. So if we start aiming here, I can hold the right mouse button, and you'll notice this circle has not changed. But where it's aiming is the same place where I left it. So if he starts to accelerate and I need to leave more, then that's something I can do. But for right now, let's just leave it where it was. We know where we were aiming. We're aiming right here. And potentially that's going to give us... I think we end up taking damage there. Potentially that's going to give us a good follow-up shot, and while we're doing this we can look around, do other stuff. But notice he's changed position, he's turned in, so because he's now following a different course, this isn't the right place to aim. We'd probably want to aim here, so we can hold and that aim there if we want. He's moving a little too fast at this point, so you'd probably want to aim here. So it's like, you don't have an auto aim per se. What you're actually doing is just placing the reticle, and it'll remember where you've placed the reticle compared to where the ship is. But it doesn't update. So if the enemy ship is just kind of doing the same shit that it was doing before, if it's just sailing in a straight line or it's consistently running at the same speed, something like that, then you'll be able to just, you could hold down that thing and keep shooting regardless. You can also shoot without zooming in if you want. Maybe something like this. So I mean, that's an option if you chose to do it. And one other cool thing to know is that that hurt. One other cool thing to know is that if you're sighted on something over an island and that thing isn't moving, maybe it's like a booster or whatever, if you lose sight of it, well, you can't aim behind the island because the game just doesn't give you that capability. But if you were holding down the right mouse button and they weren't moving, and then they disappear because they went into smoke or they weren't spotted anymore, your guns stay exactly where they were at that point. They're no longer latched onto something though. So if you turn or you maneuver, those guns that are locked are just going to maneuver with your ship. So it's going to swing the aim out. But if you're not moving and they're not moving, you could hold down that right mouse button and just keep shooting over the island indefinitely if you wanted to. I did that against a CV once. There was a CV that was beached. It was briefly spotted, so I took aim on it. I just held down the right mouse button, and we just kept shooting at it. Ended up taking out like 60% of his health because he just wasn't moving. Yeah, hopefully it's helpful. Have I tried the other IJN DD line? No, not yet. If you lock on the target, your reticle is 3-dimensional, targeting in a different plane than normal. I know it's, I think they call it smart aim, so it just gives people more of an interaction. If you're shooting for this part of a ship, then like you're putting the reticle where it looks like if I shoot here, it would hit that part of the ship. When realistically, if you look at the mini-map, all it's doing is it's converting, I want to shoot this, and it converts that circle into a circle on the mini-map, which would result in that hit. So you're still firing based on where the circle is on the mini-map, but it's more intuitive, so probably easier for people to just general people to pick up and enjoy. Four DDs.
General quarters.
Looks like they don't have any radar. We might, but probably don't.
Good luck, everyone.
Question is if Friesland can test Bravo or not. Probably does. Gearing doesn't have as good a detection as us, but he's gonna have better DPM. So if we're able to kind of light something on Charlie, one of these DDs or something, might be able to bully him down. And we can of course help. Hey, Gathering Tempest. How are you doing? Any better from yesterday? At the moment, yes. I feel better, but it doesn't mean that I feel great. Am I gonna bring the green screen back? I mean, it's over there. I don't know. There were some people that liked it, and there were some people that just really didn't, which was very confusing to me. They said that it made the stream feel really artificial or something. I thought it was weird. I didn't expect how many people would really want to see a person in a room that plays. So, okay. So I stopped using it. But I mean, if I did something that was kind of official, like COTS, or if I did some kind of like collab stream or whatever, I'd probably use it again. It would be nice if I had, it would be nice if I had had a better green screen, because that's homemade. I made that with some cloth fabric or whatever. It's down there somewhere.
Affirmative.
I don't want to be sitting super broadside because Torps, but at the same time I really do want to get into a kiting position. We're not RPF'd though. Yoshino's pushing up? That's pretty aggressive. We're actually very deep here, which could be concerning, especially if something rounds the island on us.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Well, we got lucky
Torpedoes
there.
to starboard.
I don't know why I would have torped this area, though. Expect something to, like, bunker off the island or whatever? Seems strange. Well, there's more torps too, so I guess that's the second of them. Were we ever RPF'd or something? Weird? Maybe they're chucking torps at these things. Very strange. Staring v Friesland's just going to be a staring contest. We need to try to give information here. We slightly outspot the Shima by 0.1, which for all intents and purposes doesn't mean shit.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Why did we see the gearing? Or why did we see the Shima? That was weird. Far away, 5-8. So we can smoke and bail if we have to. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of information. Maybe the gearing is spotting him?
Concentrate fire on the
Torpedoes
designated
astern.
target.
Still really fucking
Torpedoes to
confused as to why the
Engine boost
fuck
activated.
this spot is getting torped over and over
Reporting
again.
Target position.
I don't know. Strange. Well, we're capping. That's cool. Might be more torps coming from this area. It must just be torping this blob. Do you have 2 racks of torps? We could try to drop into the Yoshino. Gearing's moving aggressive. Daring hopefully gets pinched.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I mean, okay.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
He disappears when the smoke happens. The question is, how badly do we get dunked in the meantime? The answer is we don't. He might have torped us. He probably torped us. So I don't really want to turn right now. I have smoke if I need it. There he is.
Engine concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Go dark again. And take pot shots. I think they shot forward. Well, fuck it, man. If nobody's gonna smoke, then, or if nobody's gonna shoot these bitches,
All stations, protect that target. Problem solved, sir.
then I mean, what the hell's the point, right? I don't even know why I see this guy, but whatever.
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Those miss. Where the fuck are you going? Can we please do something with this? Please, Hipper, can you shoot? Gearing, can you shoot?
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Enemy battleship detected.
Sir. Sir? Kindly fuck off, sir.
Enemy destroyer
Probably get
foundered.
dunked by this. I should have kept moving. Ever.
All stations.
Good dark in
concentrate fire
6.
on the target.
Last time I slowed down, all it did was help him, so... Yeah, I'm
Critical
not doing
engine
that this
damage.
time. You lost your slowdown privileges.
Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
You don't know where the Yugamo is, but there's just all kinds of bullshit out here that has to be dealt with. Hope you're feeling better today.
Good show.
I can think. I don't feel great, but I can think. If I can play a game, then that's... I mean, I'm not really going to call it a workout, but I mean, it's going to keep me much more engaged than just like watching YouTube videos. So I'm trying to put myself under some pressure and play. But I do feel better. I just still feel off. But thank you. It's good to see you, Vero. For those that have not seen the Vero whack,
Reporting the target position.
she does tab. I think she's going to be doing some RimWorld, and she's got a really cool community.
Team has taken the lead.
It's a lot of people that are really chill, which is fucking great. I'm going to get risky at this point. It's probably dumb.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I'm just kind of sick of nothing happening, so... There we go. Ooh, he's on fire, though. We'll briefly see him, right?
Enemy destroyer detected. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Well,
Our victory is in sight.
we did all we could do. Nah, that's not gonna hit.
Smoke screen set.
We have 3 caps. Yugumo is probably pretty scared, to be fair. And I think at this point we just back up. Am I going to grind the Russian CV line or free XP it? I'll probably just grind it. There's no reason not to. Why play something if you don't know how to play it? That's the whole purpose of grinding the line, is to learn how to play it. That's why we're grinding this. We lose? Yeah. Would like you to be more aggressive, please. Daring small, Eugen repub. We have win condition a minute 50. TD's over here still. So it's actually getting closer. Oh, I have 1.8 million? That's cute.
I need support.
What do you want to do? Bro, I got 99 health, so being that Yugumo, we're not friends anymore.
Deactivated.
That's just the truth of it, dude. There you go. You wanted help? Congratulations, you got some help. I'll be honest, I don't know if I spotted him or somebody else spotted him, but he did. Eugen tried to push, but is pinched, can't do it. We have win condition 17 seconds with points. So we gave much of our body in service of the mother cap. Yeehaw. In case I didn't say it, hello Yonkos. I think I did, but I might not have. Cool. I can say though, thank you for the follow, Paper Tiger. I can say that when I did use the green screen, I noticed how extremely important lighting is. So if I do that again, I will probably have to buy some small amounts of lighting. I don't know, maybe some clip-ons or something. I use a big screen TV, so I'll have to come up with something for that. Speaking of that, need to change. Oh, this. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that was a little ass clenchy. You have good light in camera? Well, some of the light filters in from the window, and I don't actually have ceiling lighting. I have a light on a stand and then a light on a table, and I just have them kind of shining light up on the ceiling, and it echoes off, basically. But that's not consistent enough for a green screen, because the green screen was a little weird. I made it work for COTS, but it wasn't like, it wasn't sharp. It was okay. That being said, I have ordered a new camera, the 1080p camera, so hopefully with better resolution, maybe a higher grade camera, it might work better. OnlyFans confirmed. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm imagining myself derping around in a pool signing people's names onto floaties, and it just doesn't compute. Sorry. It's not my thing. Maybe it should be my thing. Maybe that's a conversation that should be had. Maybe that's a thing that I could do. But I just have a feeling like it's not my thing. Was this a Q dump? Might be. There's not enough people in this. It is a Q dump. Well, even matchup. At least in terms of numbers. It's not like somebody has 5 DDs, the other has like 2. We outspot everything except the Yugamo. Alright. We'll figure this out. Ew.
General quarters.
Okay. So, I need to play safe. Don't have a lot of support over here. Do have to protect this. We could wrap in and try to cluster up. That is something I could do. How can I protect the Musashi? That I don't know. Your hot tubs are gross occur first 2 minutes after finding Smolensk. Hello, seriously unfair. The question is if the DD is going to like hide on the island or not. Because it could. We are not RPF'd, which is nice. Trying to fish on that corner in case they try to pop out. We do have a smoke if we need it. We need to get in a position where we can reverse in. So we're trying to work on this. Good news is Div is over there. Yugamo, Kitakazi. So there's an Oyster Fletcher. And I don't know where they are. At least we know the Torps got chucked. Pretty zippy. That might be the Oyster. Yeah, and there's the Fletcher. So I don't want a gunfight with the Oyster.
Nice work.
I feel like he's a little bit surprised. Why the hell did that shoot low?
Critical engine damage. Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay, well his torps are down. Don't really want to repair the engine per se, but at the same time, gotta do something. Yeah, Musashi gives no shits about Torps. Like, not even in the slightest, dude. Ooh, that's probably gonna hurt. It did not. So if he's shot, then theoretically we don't have to sit here just taking damage for free. Because the Musashi should have lights on him. Please. There we go.
Enemy destroyer
Smoke
found.
screen set.
Yeah, because he shot so this guy could see him while he was running. I don't think his torps have cycled back up. This will be a problem, although he's over there, so that's okay. Let's see what we can see with this. Hope all is well and happy. It's okay so far. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This Musashi had a broadside lion. Like,
Nice work.
okay.
Nice work.
Kitakaze going down's pretty big for us. Although, frankly, dude, those shells could be better. Finish the
Engine
cap
boost
in 30.
deactivated.
Izuma doesn't have torps. Don't have to worry about that. I would like to finish the cap. So, no farmering for me. Does he turn in to the torps? Maybe? Why are you moving forward?
Get back!
You're a Musashi, dude. Like, we get one. Do we get a second one? I don't think so. But it'd be cool if we did. Not worried about the lion so much as I am the Izuma. But they did just both shoot. So I can try for some fires maybe. And these my gunplay is quite poor. So maybe the more I play, the more it'll actually like zone in or something. We should be behind the rock before the Izuma can fire again.
Problem solved, sir.
Did get a fire. Good. We might be able to hit the lion in a place where the Izuma cannot shoot.
Nice work.
Our victory is in sight.
Everyone.
So it comes down to if the lion actually shoots at us, and at the moment he seems a little preoccupied, so it's probably okay. Well, I tried. I guess I could smoke and work on the Izuma. Although the Musashi is going to go down.
Smoke generator started.
Further away he goes from the cap, the less likely he is to move forward to retake. So we'll just do what we can to kind of
Smoke
piss him
screen
off.
set.
But I feel pretty good about this. I don't think this is a loss. Yeah. 48 seconds, we can shadow this guy
Battle.
and
Good show.
stop him from getting to AB. And it's really just if they farm the lion down or not. So, I was actually really scared that when I picked up the Japanese Torp boat line again, that I would play it wrong. That, like, it felt like I kind of figured out, oh, this is how I play it. Oh, okay, good. This is what I do. And I was really, honestly, very worried that I would, I wouldn't know how to play. When the line goes down, they lose points. He probably goes down before we can do something. Yeah, he's going this way. It did not matter. But it would have been kind of cool to get the YOLO Torps off. How much more do I have to go? 70 something? Sometimes there's a button that gives you free stuff. It was not in that case. But I can send some love to Deadweight. Good manners. I don't know how he played, but I could say good manners because he's a good dude. So far, doing okay. We're what, 4-1, 5-1? That's pretty good. When I first started playing these things, I was like legit 36 to 40% win rate, and it was so frustrating. It's like, what am I doing wrong? That's not to say that, you know, I can carry everything or whatever, but it's just, there are people that have good win rates in these ships. There's got to be something I'm missing. It's very frustrating.